Hi guys, I got a Grove Collaborative today and I wanted to unbox it with you and also give you a review of a couple of the items I got in my Grove Collaborative from last month. So I guess I'll review the stuff first. I had Nancy Rounds, I know, was asking me about this item. This is a glass brush for dishwashing, and I got this last time for the purpose of cleaning the reservoir in my Keurig coffee pot. Those reservoirs, if you don't clean them out, they can get a little gunky, and probably any coffee pot reservoir can do that. This has a little set of sponges. Let me see, can you see? Kind of little, it's hard right now because it's dry, and when you wet it, let me wet it. It's starting to get wet. It actually is pretty good for this glass. I'm going to drip water everywhere. All right, you see how soft that is? So they will bend and squish into things. So I tried that in my Keurig. It worked pretty well. I was happy I got it. Grove does have one with a smaller, narrower head for like fluted champagne glasses. I don't have any fluted champagne glasses, but if you do, they have one for that. The reviews for the thin one, though, were not good. They said the little blue bits came off and floated around. So I got this bigger one, and I've had no trouble with any of these sponges coming off the handle. This handle also, this blue part, will pop off the wooden handle, and you can replace it. So that's a plus, and I'd give that one a thumbs up. It does not clean every corner of the reservoir, but it cleans most of it, and you can clean up a little bit with a dishcloth or some kind of a cloth if you need to. It's certainly better off than it was before I started using that. The other thing I got was the floor cleaner. This is a concentrate. It came with a spray bottle. You could put it in the spray bottle, spray the floor and mop it. Here's what the concentrate looks like. This is the Grove Collaborative floor cleaner in the scent lavender and thyme, and in this like 1970s yellow-green color. I actually have one of those mops that has a refillable part. You stick right on the mop and then you squeeze the trigger and it sprays the floor. I have a Libman mop. I forgot the name of what kind of mop it is, but it's the greatest thing since Wheaties, I'll tell you. Maybe I'll do a review of that later. I just put this in the reservoir instead of the squirt bottle. Goes right in, and my goodness, I have linoleum in my kitchen. Not no wax floor, not vinyl floor. I have your old-fashioned 1950s style linoleum, and if you don't get that professionally waxed, it's a mess. I don't get it professionally waxed. So when it gets dirty, and this stuff cleaned it up. Doesn't look new, nothing will make that look new, but it's a heck of a lot better than before I used it. So I also have a thumbs up for the Grove Collaborative floor cleaner. The other thing, now let me tell you what happened, speaking of things that are sopping wet. I plugged up my kitchen sink because I don't use a dishwasher. I wash dishes in the sink. And I turned on the water and put soap in it. I was going to let it fill up a little bit. You know where this is going. And let the dishes soak. And I forgot it was running. I went in the kitchen and water's pouring out of the sink onto my lovely linoleum. I don't know if it has water damage. Maybe I can make an argument for replacing it. Anyway, turned it off, grabbed every towel in the house and mopped up that floor. One of the towels I grabbed was one I got in my Grove Collaborative box. Half those towels are currently in the washing machine, washing and spinning dry, and the rest are waiting to go in. So this is a little bit wet right now. But I did get this dish towel, and it's a pretty darn big dish towel. I got this in my last Grove box. See how big that is? Put it next to my face. And I think it's pretty good. It's not as absorbent as, all right, this other wet towel I have. This is a little bit more of this is a waffle weave. I got this in a FabFitFun box. Best dish towel I ever had. Or, this one is almost done drying now. Just a regular terry cloth one I got from the supermarket. They have a little bit more absorbency than this does, but this is absorbent. It's not the most absorbent towel. It's nice and big and it's pretty. It's got those green stripes with a little bit of gold thread. So I'd give a thumbs up to this, but it's not a thumbs way up. And now that's going in the washing machine right after this video. Okay, So those were the things I wanted to mention, and let's see what we got in this box. If you have any questions about any of the items and you want me to review them, leave a comment in the comment box, and I will do a review of particular items if people are interested after. It's one thing to unbox, it's another thing to use something for a while and then say, well, this was worth it or this wasn't. Oh, I should mention something that wasn't worth it. Don't have access to it right now, but there was a little, if you watch my last month's video, there was a little thin tea towel with a fig on it. And that, I think, had been a freebie for me because I am a VIP member. I get a certain amount of freebies each year. And it was thin like a handkerchief and it's relatively useless. I mean, it's there. I can mop up a small spill with it. It might be good for drying very fine stuff. Feels like a cloth handkerchief. I would not go out of my way to buy that one. But the other towel, I would. All right, let's see what I got here. I got a lot of repeats. Grove Collaborative, if you don't know, is a company that sells all natural and some organic household and personal care products. And I'm in a program where I get recurring shipments, which I can pause or change the dates on, so that I don't run out of certain things. I always need counter cleaner. Golly, what scent is this? Pine, that's my favorite. Because this is seasonal, when it's out of stock, it's not coming back till probably next November or December, I always stock up on this one. So I get these boxes, I have them set come once a month. I always edit what's in them. You can set for the same stuff to come each month or you can change it. But this time of year I always stock up on my pine cleaner because I use it all year long. I'm also going to New Zealand to visit my daughter who lives down there, leaving end of February, beginning of March. And she requested I bring geranium scent for her friend. And she asked for the lavender Mrs. Meyer's scent. So these two are going to be put in a very large plastic bag, maybe 2 bags, 3 bags, 4 bags, and taped shut over the top. And they're going to come in my suitcase down to New Zealand. See, you can't get these in New Zealand, and my daughter loves the scent of them. I also got, I really like this Method Anti-Bac toilet bowl cleaner. This is not the kind you squirt. The Method stuff you squirt out. The bathroom cleaner always feels real caustic to me. It makes me cough. But the toilet bowl cleaner is fine. I have this set to come quarterly. You can set some items to come every month, like dish soap. I need that every month. This I need quarterly, so it comes quarterly in my box. I can always change that, order an extra one. Details about Grove will be in the description box if you want it. But this stuff smells nice. You can get this at Target. You don't have to get it through Grove. It's a little less expensive through Grove. So that's a good item. I like that. Now, because I'm a VIP member, it doesn't cost anything to order from Grove. Okay, you can become a member of Grove, you don't pay anything. But I'm in a program, I pay $20 a year and I get free shipping and extra perks, and it's always worth it to me. This is one of my free items I got. I get a lot of free items. This is a bamboo cutting board. I had the option of picking out of 3 different items, and I picked the bamboo cutting board. And this actually looks really nice. It's still in its wrapper. Grove Collaborative bamboo cutting board. I can't have enough cutting boards. I have a lot of them. I also use them like for hot plates and stuff. So I'm real happy with that. I didn't pay for that when it came. I got another thing of floor cleaner because you already know I like that. This was another freebie that came for me. This was the Iowa Pine Scent room freshener. And it actually, let me see. Gotta prime it. Come on, spray. Oh. Okay, it makes a mist, almost like spraying a cleaner in the air. It's not quite as dispersed particles as a Lysol spray would be. It smells lovely. So this is the kind of thing like a pillow freshener or something like that, just to make things smell nicer. So I got this in Iowa Pine. That was also a freebie. And one for the upstairs bathroom, one for the downstairs bathroom. I got a new set of Mrs. Meyer's hand soap. Now I have Grove Collaborative hand soap bottles and refills for the kitchen sink and the downstairs bathroom, but upstairs I just have one of these little pumps. This is oat blossom scent. I have no idea what an oat blossom smells like, so I was just curious. I thought I'd give it a try. That's actually a nice, very light floral smell. I'll let you know what I think of it. Sometimes when I smell a scent, I say that's awful. I never want to use that, and I end up liking it. And other times it's the reverse. But first impression is a very light, nice scent. I think I rather like that. I replaced my usual. I get coconut scrubber sponges and walnut scrubber sponges. They have bits of coconut to help clean the pans, bits of walnut there, but they're actually non-scratch for non-stick cookware. So I always get these each month because I go through these in a month. And the last item that I get usually at least 1 or 2 a month is the Preserve toothbrush. This toothbrush is made from recycled plastic, so I like that. And actually it's a pretty good toothbrush. I use this all the time for my own personal toothbrush. Anyway, that's what was in my Grove box. If there is stuff you want me to review in more detail, let me know. I have a few other review videos coming up. I am going to be reviewing some of my Stitch Fix and Trunk Club stuff I got in the past 4 months and let you know how it held up. Is it worth getting? Is it not worth getting? And that video is coming up soon. So I think that's it for me right now. Oh, before I forget to do this, like and subscribe if you like this video and want to subscribe. Okay, I'll see you next time. Bye-bye.